What's up, guys? So it looks like I'm becoming a reaction channel. I just saw a thumbnail that was freaking insane, and we're gonna look it up. Shift Command 5 to start screen recording if you have a Mac. I'm not editing this at all. Work Shift Command 5, I just pressed you. While that loads up, we're gonna go ahead and look up Japanese Dreadlocks. Yep. And it's probably gonna show up. Okay. Yep, it showed up. Yeah, Shift Command 5, bro. Shift Command 5. Entire screen, record. All right, bet. Why dreadlocks are trending in Japan? Click. That's for me. I have to, oh my gosh. They are in Japan. They are in Japan. Why do you, okay, I have to read. I'm sorry. You guys gotta read too, so. Get to reading, bye. 10 years.
ブラックカルチャーに
I'm sorry, I'm baffled. I'm a little baffled. I just got introduced to like, I don't know how to explain it. You know how there's like, you know how people say like Afro-Latino or something like that? Leave, there's a fly in here and it won't freaking leave me alone. Or I don't know the term, but it's like Afro something. I didn't know Afros were existent in Japan. Do you guys see that guy vlogging in the background? I need this fly to leave. What made you interested in black culture?
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Takashi from Japan. So today I'm going to interview Japanese guys who have dreadlocks. I'm gonna ask them why they choose to have dreadlocks hairstyle. Are they interested in black culture? Something like that. Okay, let's find out today. On my channel, I interview
I like how he just got straight to the point.
Japanese people and foreigners in Japan. So it's the best channel for anyone who wants to come to Japan without traveling or living. You can also learn Japanese here. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. And on my Instagram, I show my daily life in Tokyo and share information about Japan. And I'm uploading short version of my interviews. So if you haven't followed yet, please follow it too. Okay, let's get started. ありがとうございます。ドレッドしてるじゃないですか。
I don't understand, bro. His locks look freaking amazing, but like, what's up with his hair texture, bro? Like, is this a thing? Like, are they mixed? Or is this just like how? Because I've seen straight hair dreadlocks. These don't look like straight hair dreadlocks. Homie on the right got straight hair. Homie on the left, based on his sides, looks like he should have straight hair. But based on the coarseness that I'm seeing in these, unless these are extensions, I don't know.
なんかどうしてドレッドしようと思いました。なんかもともと
I fell in love with black culture in middle school.
こうブラックカルチャーが好きになって、まあそれでまあいつか大人になってやりたいなと思って、まあ
I knew I wanted to try. I wanted to become an
今や
adult.
ってる感じですね。ダンサー、そうですね、ダンサーです。日本でドレッドすることって、まあやっぱり珍しいじゃないですか。なんかいい部分と悪い部分ありますね。ドレッドに実際してみて。まあ圧倒的に目立つし、やっぱ洋服も締まるし、本当なん。
You can. I feel like this is why my YouTube channel is still called Dreaded Flow. Not to get all deep and profound in the middle of this video, but people say don't call them dreads, yada yada yada. Don't like take out the dread out the word because dread is a negative connotation, and it was forced upon us by. Yeah, so the reason I keep it in there is because to me, locks is more of a cultural, it's more of a journey type of thing. It's more of like a experience. I'm trying to go through this experience of having my locks. I'm on my Samson type stuff. And when I say dreads, it's more of a style. It's more of like This is entirely a vanity thing. Dreads are for vanity, locks are for an experience. And that sounds weird to say, considering like I am also in it for the experience. I also just really like having my hair locked. And like I said, I do really heavily look up to Samson in the Bible. I need to touch up on my Bible reading, but you know, Samson is always someone out of the Bible who caught my eye, and I really like the idea of your strength being held in your hair and whatnot. But I also like the idea of blue hair this day, blonde hair this day, pink hair that day. I mean, I can't do that because it kills my hair. Sometimes I wonder what it would be like to have straight hair, because I feel like they get away a lot more with killing their hair and it just grows right back. For us, it's kind of like this is your one set of hair. Like this is your set of hair follicles, and if you ruin it, it's like kind of screwed. It seems kind of screwed. And I also I don't like the idea of male pattern baldness, and I don't want to bleach my hair until I'm bald. Obviously, my hair is growing back really quickly, I guess, in 6 months, but I don't like that risk. Back to the video.
なんかこう、まあ、ちょっとまだ偏見が硬い人とか、偏見がある人とかにはまあちょっと
Yeah, we had to go through that here. Even though we've had locks since the beginning, we still had to go through that here. I still have to go through that here of people who are higher up being like, yeah, no, you can't have dreadlocks. I've been denied jobs because of locks, but makes sense that because it's a new thing out there, they're gonna experience that.
受け付けられないっていうのを。
親御さんとか何も言わなかったですか？
もう好きな、いやもう好きなようにしようって、まあ、ずっとダンスやってたし、そういうのが好きっていうのをしてたんで。
実際どういう誰見て憧れました？
まあでももちろんその中学校の時は黒人のダンサーとか、もう今最前線でやってるラッパーとか、イアン・コナーっていう、まあ、ファッショニスタの方なんですけど、やったり。
My desktop looks like that because I'm pretty sure, what the heck, why is it Microsoft Bing? I'm on, we're Google boy, Google. What is his name, Ian Connor? Yeah, my desktop looks like this, whatever. Because I use this one website to download videos, like MP4 files or MP3 files, whenever I want to use like sound effects and edits, and it fudged up my freaking thing. But this is Ian Connor. I could see him being a fashion icon, but looks like an average Atlanta dude with locks going crazy. I like some of his styles of locks. There's like this style of like, it's like a mixture of freeform and you take care of it at the same time that kind of looks like, I can see from the outside looking in, people being like, oh, it looks like they don't take care of their hair. But I was thinking about this earlier about like, I saw this streetwear ad and there's certain clothes that people can wear, and I could see uptight higher end people being like, oh, it looks like they don't take care of their clothes or they don't care about their identity. And I'm like, yeah, well, it's obviously trendy to some people. It's obviously a style. You don't even know how much work that person put into their locks. You don't know how much money that person paid for their clothes. You don't know how much experience they have in styling and all that stuff. So, yeah.
リルナズ X っていうラッパ
This
ー。
fly is pissing me
なん
off.
か
Lil Nas X?
実際どうでした？やってよかったですか？ドレッド。
いや、俺はもうめちゃくちゃ好きなんで、やりたいですね、ハゲない限り。周りがほぼ俺らの友達はドレッドなんで。
あ、マジですか？
そうなんですよ、みんなドレッドでっていう人たちの集まりのところにいるんで、そういう人ばっかっす。
なるほど、ありがとうございます。
はい。
ドレッドされてるじゃないですか。
はいはい。
These look like extensions. Because his hair is definitely... No. This isn't extensions. This is instant locks with a crochet needle. I can definitely tell because his hair is straight underneath. That other guy, I don't know. His look fresh as hell. I'm not saying these don't look fresh. I really like this look on him. It fits him. But you can see the frizz underneath that is straight.
どういう経緯でドレッドすることになりました？
やっぱそうですね、ヒップホップとかストリート系のカルチャーがやっぱかっこいいなと思ってて。
Okay, so one thing I just thought of, it just kind of crossed my mind. I don't want to keep talking. I'm 2.5 seconds in, minutes in, and I'm already 10 minutes into recording. But what was I gonna say? A lot of people can emulate and appropriate black culture, and it's a lot more acceptable because we're seen as like, we're trendsetters. I mean, I will say Japanese people are heavily trendsetters, heavily trendsetters, especially in style and in culture and film and all that. But yeah, no, if a black person were to get like, other than like, what am I trying to say? I don't know. I'm not editing this. I just want to say it's a lot more common. Like if I were to just show up with hair like Buddy on the right, I'd be looked at a lot more questionably than him right now. Comment down below if you agree or disagree.
それは日本のですか？アメリカのですか？
アメリカですね。
アメリカ。日本のラッパーとかでもドレッドしてる人が結構増えてきたから、見る機会が多くなってきた。日本人でも
そうですね。
アメリカのヒップホップも聞きますか？
聞きますね。
どのラッパーが一番好きですか？
いや全然ドレッドじゃないけど2パックとか、あとヌジャベス
他のヒップホップも聞く
じゃないけど2ですね。
どのラッパーが一番好きですか？
いや全然ドレッドじゃないけど2パックとか、あとヌジャベスってわかります？
ヌジャベスってあれですよね、ローファイの
聞くっすね。
実際日本でドレッドしてていい部分と悪い部分を教えてください。日本でドレッドすることには
やっぱりみんな知らないから、めっちゃ質問されるし、I
guess that makes sense. If he is getting questioned, okay. If I showed up with hair like Buddy, like I said, people would be very like, how the fuck? Because you can clearly get a perm or whatever to get your hair, like your curls straightened, taken out, or I could hot comb my hair, but you can still obviously see that my texture is not the same as his whatsoever. Like his hair will be at its prime texture, just like mine is right now, at its prime texture, but it just naturally grows straight. If I were to do any of those other methods, my texture would change and it still looks like black people hair, but straight, like if that makes sense. Yeah, if I were to show up with like hair like just like his, it'd be very questionable. But obviously, like he said, his hair is questionable in Japan.
まず一番多い
If he did it here, I guess it'd be
さ
accepted
洗え
more.
ないじゃんみたいな。そう知らないからみんな不潔に見てんじゃないかっていう。
どれぐらいされてますか？トータルで今。
そのブレイズとかいろんな種類あるんですけど、それを合わせたら半年以上は続けてるっすね。
So this is new for him. This is new for me.
お仕事とかなんかどういう
今、フリーターです。
知りますか？なんかやっぱこういう髪型してると、まあ日本のいわゆる普通の会社にはつけないじゃないですか。それはデメリットとはあんまり考えてないですか？捉えてないですか？
Yeah.
そうですね。あんまりそういう縛りあるとこは働こうと思ってないですね。
なるほど。
I
外国人に
agree.
声かけられたりとかします？
I agree.
ありますね。
ありますか？
ナイス。フェア。で、写真撮ってあるみたいな。
なるほど、ありがとうございます。ドレッドされてるじゃないですか。しようと思ったきっかけって？
特にないんですけど、まあちょっとモテようかなぐらいですね。
なるほど。
はい。
ドレッドしてると日本ではどういう目を受けますか？いい部分でも悪い部分でも。
そうですね、いい部分だと結構まあ話しかけてくれる方が多いっていうのはありますね。で一個
Okay, reviewing his locks. His hair seems like it's also straight underneath, but something I don't understand. I'm really baffled on it. Maybe it's because he's had his hair longer. I really like his sweater underneath. His sweater underneath is nice, but man, it's drippy. Man, it's drippy, low key. It might just be because he's had his locks longer, but I can see that his hair is straight underneath, but it looks textured as if his hair wasn't straight around the rest of it. So I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just ignorant to straight hair locks and how they mature. You could tell with the other guy, he's only had his for 6 months. Well, he said he had braids and locks within 6 months. So I'm just gonna estimate and say 3 months he's had locks. So maybe they just haven't had a chance to mature the way this guy's has.
悪いのは、警察に職質されたことがあるっていうぐらいですね。はい。
なるほど、なるほど。ドレッドしてて大変なこととかありますか？自分メンテナンスとかそういう面で。
ドレッドしてすぐの頃は頭が痒くて大変だったんですけど、今はもう全く気にならないですね。
So when I don't know what he started with, like I don't know what length his hair was. The other guy, his hair is really long, so he's probably going through it with the itchiness. But whenever you do a new hairstyle and you're switching up your pattern or you're switching up the way the tension is on your scalp, you're going to be itchy naturally. Plus, like there's certain sections of your head that aren't gonna get freedom anymore. They're not gonna get airtime anymore. They're not free. They're not whatever. They're locked up. So that moisture is gonna sit under there or whatever. Like if you're sweating, it's not just gonna dry up immediately. There's just lots of different things that are shocking your scalp and confusing your scalp that make it itchy, especially if you're starting with heavy locks on a scalp that's never experienced heavy hair before.
今17年ぐらい、ちょっと仕事の関係で、切ったりもしてるので、本当だったらもうちょっと長いはずです。
お仕事良ければ聞いても大丈夫ですか？
仕事は工場の生産関係というかですね、
大丈夫なんですね。
はい、一応帽子みたいなの被るんで、その中に入れば大丈夫だよと社長の方に交渉して OK いただいたので、
友達とか家族とかの反応どうでした？ドレッドにした時結構レアだと思うんですよ、日本だとやっぱり。
そうですね。でも別に特に何も子供たちはあまり、好意的ではないっていうか、はい。
お子さんが、なるほど。
別にって感じですよ。多分もう見慣れてるからなんともですけど。
最後にドレッドってアフリカ系の方たちのルーツがある文化じゃないですか。それについて何ですかね、学んだりだったりとか知ろうとしたりとか。
It's actually crazy to me that like locks, maybe it's just because I live in America, the US, but locks are an African cultural thing, or like just a more coarse hair. I just spit everywhere. A more coarse hair cultural thing. Like people say, and I believe it, but it's different. I'm not gonna discredit it, but it's different. Other cultures with straight hair throughout history, like Vikings and whatnot, who didn't, I don't want to say didn't take care, but like you don't constantly comb and maintain your hair a certain way, it can and will get matted, and it will stay matted, and as long as it's matted, it's considered dreadlocks. So I don't want to like condense it to one culture, but I will say coarse hair, it's more common, it's easier. The locking process is just inevitable, like highly inevitable. If I didn't touch my hair for a week, if that, just as a fro, it's like that's why nappy is a thing. If you don't pick your hair daily, your hair is gonna be nappy. Your hair is gonna be thick. It's gonna be matted. It's gonna be locked up. So if you have straight hair, you could probably go maybe like, I don't know. I'm just giving a rough guess, but some years before your hair is even close to as matted and locked as somebody else with more coarse hair in the matter of months. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue.
っていうことはありました。
I don't know where I was going with that. Oh yeah, I don't know if it's because I live in the U.S. Why do I keep doing that? I feel like people associate locks with American culture a lot more now. He even mentioned America first and American rappers and artists and culture before even saying the word African. I'm 5 minutes in.
ですね、やっぱり、まあ、ドレッドっていうとラスターっていう人が、まあ、一番初めに来るかなとは思うので、まあ、そういうのはもともとレゲエが好
Always
き
like reggae.
なんとなくはちょっと
He gives me that vibe of someone who do they smoke in Japan? Is weed legal in Japan? It's not legal here, but people be smoking. I'm gonna say weed. I don't be smoking.
知ったりっていうのはありましたね。
もともとドレッドに関係する文化だったりとか音楽だったりとかに精通したからこそやることに対してそんなになんか抵抗感がなかった。
はい、それはあるかもしれないですね。音楽から入ってっていうのが大きいと思います。
ありがとうございました。
はい、ありがとうございました。はい、
こういう髪型されてるじゃないですか。パームって言うんですか、それは。
はい、そうです。
パーム。
Ah,
どうしてそういう髪型をされるんですか。
僕バーバーしてて、でそれで海外アメリカのそのバーバーのカルチャーに興味があって、ブラックヘアで自分で当ててみようと思って、今1年半ぐらいこれやってるんですけど、
日本で
for anyone who didn't read that, he said he likes American barber culture. So, hey, I fuck with it. It looks really good. I'm not even gonna lie. The people he's been scouting for this video, these interviews, their locks and hair amazing. He's scouting, boy. Either that or everybody who does it is just nice with it. But he got the clean fit too with the matching do-rag, bruh.
そういう髪型をすることのいい部分と悪い部分を教えてください。
いいところはやっぱ目立つし、やっぱそのカルチャーが好きなんでヒップホップとかそっちの人からその評価されるのがいいところですね。悪いところはそんなない気がしてます。
ブラックカルチャーに、まあ、ある種興味を持つとか好きになるきっかけって何かありました？
僕は完全にヒップホップ入りで、それで海外のアーティストとか見てて、それがきっかけですかね。
どのラッパーが一番好きですか？
僕はウィズ・カリファが一番好きです。あとドレッドしてみたりとか、まあ、もうちょっと僕はウィズ・カリファが一番好きです。あとドレッドしてみたりとか、まあ、もうちょっと挑戦した感じでやっていきたいと思ってます。
ドレッドじゃなくてその
I wonder if he asked him about locks beforehand, or if Buddy just mentioned that like off rip, just by himself.
パーム選んだっけあれは。
なんか逆にアフロの方が人少なくてこっちの方が入るかなって思ったんで続けてますね。
やっぱり仕事柄そういう風な方たちと関わり会が多いからもうそんな特別なことだと思ってないんです。
そうですね、自分ももう普通だと思っちゃってるんで自分のことを。だから別にそんな特別この髪型でどうのこうのとかはないです。
なるほど、ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。早速なんですけど、どうしてどれ
Why is everybody this dude is finding a freaking fashion icon just dripped out, bro? Is this intentional? Is he like walking down the street seeing somebody with locks and being like, oh, they're not really hitting. I'm gonna keep walking until I find somebody better.
ヘアされてますか？
そうですね、ヒップホップとか見て、黒人の方とか見て、かっこいいなと思って、はい、
どれぐらいやられてます、ドレッド？
今2ヶ月、2、3ヶ月ぐらいですかね。
お仕事とか何されてる？
仕事は、そうですね、塗装屋さんですね。
じゃあ OK なんですね、仕事は。結構ダメな仕事も多いじゃん。
I've noticed in Japan, a lot of people aren't saying their exact job. They just say in the industry. Versus here, we'll say our career like to a T. Like it seems like they would say I'm in the food industry or I work blah 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 blah, but here you'd be like, I work at McDonald's down the street from blah blah blah.
ジャスか日本そういうのかな。
全然大丈夫です。
なんかじゃあ外国人に声かけられたりしますか？ドレッドしてて。
おばあちゃんによく声かけられますね。おばあちゃんすごいねみたいな、この髪の毛。
なるほど。
言われます。
これからも続けます。
そうですね、まあ気分でめんどくさくなっちゃったらやめようかな。夏前には。
タトゥーとかは入れないですか？
タトゥー、そうですね、入ってますね。はい。
どこですか？
おお、まだここなんですけど。
なるほど。かっこいいですね。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。以上です。
OK。
Arigatou gozaimasu. He's saying it so fast.
なるほど。かっこいいですね。
ありがとうございます。
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 Arigatou. Is that another word, another way of saying it, or is that just like? Is that like appreciate you? Appreciate. Slang? Slang.
じゃあ以上です。Okay, thank you for watching so far. How was it? That was interesting. The reason I decided to make this video is
The only reason I'm not gonna subscribe right away is because I've seen this video. I don't know, I really like his videos, but I don't know too much about Japanese culture, and yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and like the video.
どういう経緯でドレッドする？
Thank you guys for watching. Let me know down below your thoughts on other cultures adapting African American. What the fuck? Like, what are you guys' thoughts on other cultures adopting like that more Rasta or more Afrocentric hairstyle? You know, like perms and locks and braids and whatnot, because a lot of people diss it. A lot of people, especially Caucasians, getting it. A lot of people will bash them, and you know how like Puerto Ricans or other Hispanics will be considered like black, and then from my experience, I don't know. You guys let me know down in the comments what you think as well. But I've heard people associate to Asians as white, but like, yeah, what are your thoughts? Because there's a lot. There's a lot. I personally think it's really dope. If you think something is cool about something and you want to do it yourself, I think you should. As long as you're being respectful, informative, informing yourself, well-educated yourself, just having respect. Yeah, just you can do it. You should. Let's say you invented a skate trick, for an example, or you were the first person to ever start skateboarding and you introduced it to your little group of friends or your hometown or whatever, and your hometown was really good at skateboarding, and then you saw somebody in California who was a fan of you skateboarding, you wouldn't be like, what the fudge? What the fudge, bro? You're on a skateboard, bro? That's my thing. That's my city's thing, bro. That's our people's thing, bro. But when it comes to, I mean, I guess this is hair, it's different, but okay, we straighten our hair. Like we, I don't know, like, and America in general, or Americans in general, I will say, are the most appropriating group of people or a society ever. And it just comes from the fact that American culture is just a boiling pot of damn near every culture, if not every culture. Like literally, America is just a boiling pot of every culture. And it's so weird to me. That's so weird to me. That's so weird. That's so weird to think about, that you your area, your country, your continent damn near is just a boiling pot of everything. And the fact that, like, I don't want to say America, but the fact that a lot of politicians in this country are pretty racist. I don't even know why I'm hesitant on saying that. A lot of people higher up in this country, or a lot of people in this country are racist. And it's just like, why, bro? This country was literally, to a T, built on colonialism. What's the word I'm trying to say? Immigration. This country was built on immigrating to a place that you did not originate from. You did not belong here. Nobody really belongs here except the natives, the Canadians who were up there and whatnot, I don't know. And Mexicans from down south, like literally like all of Cali was part of Mexico, and a lot more was part of Mexico. A lot of shiz was part of Mexico, and a lot of stuff was owned by Native, I don't even want to say owned, but like owned by Native Americans. They resided there, it was their land. You can't do that and then be the biggest fucking hypocrites in the world when it comes to culture and holding on to stuff. I don't know why I'm saying that like black people are a part of it, but in terms of being culture holders, yeah, we up there, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's died down. It's a lot more acceptable now. We know that we're trendsetters in certain ways, that they know that they're trendsetters in certain ways. I don't like that I grouped us with other people. I rarely hear African Americans talking about immigration laws and whatnot, and who can and cannot come because, or who can and cannot do certain things because, like, I don't know, we're very accepting for the most part, considering we weren't accepted for a huge chunk of history. But I myself personally, if you want to do something, do it, bro, as long as you're respectful. That's all I had to say. Thank you guys for watching. Continue to flow, give bro some views. Definitely go give bro some views and not just watch my video. I would much rather you have clicked off this forever ago and been like, oh shoot, this looks insane, let me see the real thing. But if you did stick around this long, thank you. Thank you. Continue to flow. May your locks grow. Peace.